Hi everyone, I'm Aaron for Zolotech, and it's Monday, so that means another Mac Tip Monday. Mac Tip Monday, I'll show you a tip on the Mac, and then also suggest an application at the end of the video. This time we're going to show you how to auto-complete your text. To do this, let's switch over to the Mac, and we'll use Text Edit. Now you can use this in Pages, you can use it in other applications as well, Word, things like that. As long as they integrate with the core features of OS X, you should have this feature. So we'll go ahead and use Text Expander since it comes with the Mac, it's free, and we'll take a look at that. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in text. So say we want to spell the word interesting. And maybe we don't know how to complete it, we don't know the rest of it. We can stop right here, and what we can do is hold Command, or the Apple key, and hit the period. And that pops up this little dialog. And this dialog will show you all the different words it thinks you're trying to complete. So here's interesting, we click on it, and we continue. It's that simple. So we can try that with, we'll try, I guess, CONS and see what it gives us. So it gives us everything from consanguine all the way down to conscious or conscience, or depending on how you want to pronounce that. Then we have consciously, we have conscription, and you can see it just goes on. And you can pick from the words. So say you don't know how to spell something, you can do it that way to autocomplete your words. Along with this, you also have the spell option. So say you misspell something. A lot of people don't know that OS X has dictionary built right in. So say we'll spell interesting, but we'll spell it wrong. When we hit space, it will underline it and tell us that we've spelled it wrong. If we right-click that or control-click this, it will give us options here at the top of what it thinks we might want to actually use. So you can see interesting, and we can do that with anything. So conscience, we'll just spell that wrong. And again, control-click or right-click, and there's the word right there. We can also ignore the spelling, learn the spelling. If it's a word it doesn't recognize, you can tell the Mac to actually learn that word, and it will work just as well. So we can learn spelling, and now that will be a correct word, which isn't good because it's not spelled properly. But I think you get the idea. And that's pretty much the Mac tip for today. So again, if you want to autocomplete, we hold Command or Apple and the period, or we right-click when it's spelled wrong, or control-click, and it will give us an option for what it thinks the word should be spelled like. Real simple, but they're all built into OS X, and a lot of people may not know they're there. Now, for the app today that we're going to be looking at, we're going to use App Delete. Now, App Delete isn't necessarily free. I want to recommend free apps, but it's cheap enough that I think it'll be reasonable. In the App Store, it's about $3, and we'll take a look quick here. We'll open the App Store. We'll go to App Delete. And you can see here it is. It's a nice application, pretty reasonable, and it's worth checking out. Now let me show you why it's worth checking out. We quit the App Store. Now we go into our applications. I'm going to use the folder to do this. And in the applications, we have all of these different applications. Let's find one I don't want anymore. Oh, we'll go down to, we'll say Smart Converter. I don't really use it. It's a decent app, but I have other video converters. So let's get rid of this. So we'll open App Delete, and we'll drag this into App Delete. And what it does is it pops up this box over here, and it tells us all the places where it's been installed. So it may not just be right here in this box. It might also throw in some different files, plist files, things like that in preferences that you didn't know were there. So we want to delete them, we can archive or log them, or we could just cancel it and see where it puts itself. So we'll delete that. It takes care of all of the rest, and then we go down to our trash, we empty our trash, and it's gone. That's pretty easy, pretty simple, and does a great job of getting rid of everything. It pulls it out of all the different spots it could be in, and it's actually, this is just the icon at this point, but you get the idea. You can see it wants me to put in my password to make changes. I'll do that, and it's gone. So pretty simple, gets rid of everything that you don't know is there and you don't want to be there. So that's App Delete. This is App Delete Lite. They do have a more expensive version, but the Lite one seems to do just as well. Now, if you have any suggestions or any other tips or apps you want to suggest for a different Mac Tip Monday, please go ahead and place them in the comments below, or just send me a message and I'll go ahead and maybe use your tip. If I do, I'll let everyone know who suggested the tip, so go ahead and comment below with that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and subscribe. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.